Hey, sorry.
What took so long, man?
I was looking for my keys and my room's a mess.
Dude, your fly is down.
Oh, really? Sorry.
And your nut is out.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's hanging out there in the wide open. How can you not notice that?
Oh, I left in a hurry. Sorry.
You left in such a hurry that you pulled your pants on and didn't notice that one of your balls was hanging out as you walked outside into the world?
Well, the phone was ringing when I was leaving.
That shouldn't even, look, just tuck it back in and zip your pants up.
All right. So, do you want to go to the park? Caleb and Michelle are playing Frisbee.
Yeah, we'll go to the park.
Probably should go to the store first and pick up some.
Dude, your nut's out again.
Is it?
Yes.
Man, my zipper must be broken.
That shouldn't have anything to do with this.
Pants are weird.
Then buy some new pants, but for God's sake, make sure your balls are on the inside of them.
Okay, hold on. I don't want to munch any hairs.
Ah, gross. Are you good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm good.
You're positive.
I'm good, dude.
No, you're not.
Oh, dude.
Me and all these dinosaurs are blazing blunts tonight. We blazing blunts tonight. We blazing blunts tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs is on a hunt tonight. I'll only spit this one time, so let me take it slow. I started to get high about an hour ago, but then the buzzer rang and I looked out the peephole. It was a whole bunch of raptors and they just won't go. I stepped back and then knocks I just tried to ignore. Thought I was safe, but they knew how to open doors, and without even asking, they just came on in. They started smoking my weed and then they called their friends. I'll smoke a joint tonight. I'll smoke a joint tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs are rolling bones tonight. We rolling bones tonight. We rolling bones tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs is getting stoned tonight. I'll smoke a spliff tonight. I'll smoke a spliff tonight. Me and these dinosaurs is getting friggin' ripped tonight. We getting faced tonight. We getting faced tonight. And all these dinosaurs is crashing at my place tonight. And Allosaurus in the corner trying to pack the bomb. Hot boxing in the John with a pterodon. And now a compy and a stego starting to get it on. But I can barely move because this weed's the bomb. Ankylosaurus making s'mores and eating Lucky Charms. Pterodactyl took my whole bag of Pepperidge Farms. T-Rex just went and set off the fire alarm. And now we can't get it out because he's got little arms. I'll smoke a joint tonight. I'll smoke a joint tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs are rolling bones tonight. We rolling bones tonight. We rolling bones tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs is getting stoned tonight. Now my neighbor's on the phone, says she called the cops, and this really freaked out the Triceratops. He's trying to climb out the window and we're yelling stop, cause I'm on the 5th floor and it's a heck of a drop. We heard a knock and then the cops said they wanted in. Then the Saurolophus tried to go and talk to them, but he made things worse cause he reeked of weed and gin. But luckily the Dilophosaurus quickly jumped on in. They said we were too loud and that folks were in bed. The life told the cops that we would be quiet instead. Then they shined a light and asked why his eyes were red. We were busted, so that's when he bit off their heads. I'll smoke a joint tonight. I'll smoke a joint tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs are rolling bones tonight. We rolling bones tonight. We rolling bones tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs is getting stoned tonight. I'll smoke a spliff tonight. I'll smoke a spliff tonight. Me and these dinosaurs are getting friggin' ripped tonight. We getting faced tonight. We getting faced tonight. And all these dinosaurs is crashing at my place tonight. Yeah! First rap song about getting high with dinosaurs. You're welcome, internet.
How are we looking over here?
All systems look good, sir.
Pressure's holding steady?
Pressure is adequate.
When can we reestablish video link?
Video link should be coming through any time now, sir.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Certainly is, sir.
Woo! We going to the moon!
Yeah, moon, baby, here we come!
Woo! Who's going to the moon?
We going to the motherfucking moon! Woo!
Apollo 11, this is Houston. How's everything going up there?
Things are going awesome. We're on our way to the moon.
Yeah, right now we are talking to you while we're on our way to the motherfucking moon! Yeah!
Pounds. 2 times. Moon.
Moon!
I see you have your flag there.
Hells yes, I got my flag.
And you're both clear on your mission, correct?
Hells yeah, we're clear. I'm gonna land this sumbitch on the moon.
Buzz is gonna land it.
Then Neil's gonna walk out.
I'm gonna walk out.
And then Neil's gonna plant the flag.
Then we'll sling this thing into the moon.
And then we're gonna own the moon.
Neil and Buzz, moon owners. Woo!
Moon dance. Moon dance. Woo! Moon. Yeah, moon. The moon.
Okay, guys, can you just calm down for a moment?
Dance of the moon.
Hold on, let me check. No, we can't calm down because we're on our way to the moon.
Okay, Neil and Buzz, I'm gonna need you to check your carbon levels so I can make sure everything's checking out with the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna be straight with y'all. I'm so excited, I forgot all that science stuff. I don't know what none of these dials mean no more.
Okay, Buzz, can you read me your angle and vector?
Angle and vector be damned, we going to the moon.
I'm coming, bitch. I'm coming, bitch. I'm coming,
I see.
Bitch. I'm coming, bitch. I'm coming, bitch.
Buzz, focus. Read us your angle and vector now.
It's fine. The moon is right there, and I'm headed towards it at like 1 billion miles an hour.
We coming, bitch. We
Neil,
coming, bitch.
please!
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. All right, they already turned the dog invisible.
Got some new pants.
Good, it's about time.
Yeah, I got this cool new shirt too.
That's cool. Dude, one of your nuts is hanging out of your collar.
Well, really? Oh.
This is ridiculous.
You know, I tried it on at the store, but you know, it never fits the same when you get home.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the store's fault. Fix your nuts. Oh, I'm switching seats.
But the...
He was a young, well-to-do stock trader shopping for a gift for his fiancée, until one fateful day when he accidentally broke a priceless vase. Now the tables have turned and this young go-getter must spend his life in service to this eccentric Asian shopkeeper. Check out the hilarious new show, Yuppie Indentured Servant.
Well, the problem with your pitch is that the show is racist.
What? It's a fish out of water story.
Okay, but the fish out of water story is that it's weird for a white man to be a slave to an Asian man, which suggests that the norm would be the other way around.
I guess. Whatever. So do you like it?
No.
Ah, shitburgers. I got another one.
Okay.
Want to see it?
Sure.
Well, he was riding his bike when there was a lightning strike, and now he reads real fast. He's good at science and math. Black doctor.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Where exactly did he get the bike?
He stole it.
Right, that's what I thought. You know, I don't think we're gonna be going down the road with Black Doctor.
Really? Damn it. Okay, I got one more.
Go ahead.
It's called Jewtown.
Nope.
How about Too Many Lesbos?
Nope.
What's the deal with Mexican tits?
Go away.
So, Candace has told me a lot about you.
Well, she said some really great things about you, too. Just off the bat, I'm not one of those guys that's into playing a lot of games, you know? I just think we should have fun, no pressure. Let's just relax and enjoy the night.
Okay, great. A little bit about me. I am a strong, independent woman, and my career is really important to me. I don't use tampons. I air dry. And I'm loyal to my friends to a fault. Some of my pet peeves are I don't like it when people just don't say what they mean or they just say what you want to hear because it's like, you know what, life is too short to deal with people like this. Am I right? It's like, move on. Also, I just like to say that I like to lay everything out on the table. So look at me, you know, what you see is what you get.
Welcome back. When we last left Sam and Brittany, things were heating up in the Big Apple. Let's see if their chemistry continues over dinner or if this chem major shows Sam the door.
It's amazing time.
I'm having a blast.
Amazing.
I'm having a blast.
So happy.
Watch as something embarrassing happens in 3, 2, 1.
I know. We just gotta get out there, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that one of your balls?
What a nut job.
Detective Murphy, I just got here. What's the story?
Well, we got multiple stab wounds on the victims, and there's obvious signs of a struggle from the upstairs bedroom down. Looks to me like a lover's quarrel that turned ugly.
Real ugly. I'm gonna have to disagree with your detective work, though. I'd say it looks like we've got a serial killer.
Think it's our guy?
Matches his MO. Look at how the head barely hangs on by the flesh of the neck. Hands and feet are completely removed. Entire body's wrapped in its own intestines.
Man, I could have sworn it was a lover's quarrel.
Rookie mistake.
The worst part is the man's 2 kids saw the whole thing. They watched as their own father was brutally murdered and sodomized right in front of their very eyes.
It's things like that that just make you want to throw down your badge and find this gutless scum off the books.
Cut.
I felt good about that.
That was really flowing for me, yeah.
I was feeling it. I thought it was great. Roger, can I give you a note real quick?
Sure.
I thought it was fantastic.
Thanks.
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
I want you to think this time, you know, this is not just a job for your character. Being a police officer is an obsession.
Right.
You know, when you were a kid, you watched your own parents brutally murdered, okay? So we're gonna bring that fire and that rage up a little bit more in this one, yeah?
Okay.
I want you to do it again. I want you to do it happier and with your mouth open.
What?
Yeah, happier and with your mouth open, okay? I love it. I love it. You're doing great. People, top of page 20 by lunch. That's the goal. Let's roll camera! Action.
Detective Murphy, just got here. What's the story?
Well, we got multiple stab wounds on the body. There's obvious signs of a struggle from the upstairs down. Looks to me like it was a lover's quarrel that turned ugly.
Real ugly. I'm going to have to disagree with your detective work. I'd say it looks like we've got a serial killer.
You think this was our guy?
Matched his MO. See how the head barely hangs on by the flesh of the neck?
Cut.
Yeah, I don't think this is the way, I don't feel like this
Roger,
is the
you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Mitchell, real quick, if I may. I'm loving it. Loving every frame of it. It's great. I want to try it again. I want to try it with a bit more fire. You know, your character's seen it all. He's a tough cop, been on the force for years, but one thing that really drives him crazy is when harm comes to children. And that's what we got here, right? So he could do anything. We don't know. I want that unpredictability. You know, you're virile, right? So we're gonna do it again, and this time we're gonna go even happier and with your mouth open, okay?
Mr. Sheldon, can we talk about this?
You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. Roger.
Yeah, I have a question.
Happier, mouth open even more. What? All right, team, time is money. I don't have to tell you that. Let's roll that camera. Action.
Detective Murphy, I just got here. What's the story?
Well, we got multiple stab wounds on the bodies. Seems like there was a struggle from the upstairs down. Seems to me like it was a lover's quarrel that turned ugly.
Real ugly. I'm going to have to disagree with your detective work, though.
Cut.
This is not right.
What?
It's not working.
Yes, it's not working.
It's not working.
Okay.
We gotta fix it.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Roger, we're gonna do it again. Forget everything, okay?
Good, done.
Clean slate.
Okay.
We're gonna do this completely way happier. Your mouth is gonna be way more open, okay? Just big time. Mitchell, I wanna see you happier with your mouth open. You guys are on the same page. That's why we're a team. I love it. This is gonna be magic. Everybody, this is the money shot. I feel it in my bones. Roll that camera. Action.
Hi, how is everyone? My name is Timothy, and I will be your server this evening, if you'll have me.
Yes, we will have you.
Okay, great. Well, I will go let my manager know that, and I'll be right back for your orders.
So, Darnell, our daughter Cindy tells us many, many things about you.
Only good things, I hope.
No, good things, good things. But she hasn't told us how you two met.
Oh, well, that's a really interesting story, actually. We were both in biology class, and we were assigned as lab partners together.
Well, he sure is a looker, Cindy.
I told you, Mom.
Oh, please. How did you meet your lovely wife?
That's an interesting story, actually. I was in the Navy, and Samantha here happened to be in the Peace Corps, and we were both stationed in Mauritania, of all...
Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, not at dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, does that smell? Oh, does that smell really bad, everybody?
Well, did you actually pass gas, or did you just make that sound with your mouth?
Oh, no. Oh, God. This is a wet one. Oh, no. I can't believe this is happening at dinner. Oh, somebody help. Call an ambulance. I'm just joking. I did that all with my mouth. That wasn't a real fart. Look at this guy's face. You believe me. This guy believed me. I did that all with my mouth.
Honey,
I think I'm gonna get the shrimp. What's everyone else having?
I was thinking about having the meatloaf.
Oh, that's funny because I was actually thinking about getting...
Oh, no. It's back. But this time it's real. This is a real fart. Oh. I gotta go. Somebody order for me.
Okay, I must be missing something here.
No, you're not missing anything. Again, I did that all with my mouth. That was completely fake. That was all up here.
I understand that, Darnell. It's just that we're at a very nice restaurant.
I know, don't worry. I'm not really farting. It's all up here.
I understand that.
Somebody call a fart doctor. This is the big one.
Darnell? Could you stop that, please?
Yes, I can at any time. It's all fake.
Sir, if you don't stop doing that, I'll have to ask you to leave the restaurant.
Oh, the waiter believed me. The waiter bought it. The waiter fell for it. Ding, 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 ding,
Honey.
ding, ding, ding. Waiter wins a prize. Cherry, cherry, cherry. Slot machine. Ding, ding,
Honey,
ding,
what
ding,
are
ding,
you
ding, ding,
doing?
ding. I don't know. I'm trying to impress your parents.
D-A-R-R-E.
Okay, and the next line?
N-I-S-A-P-O-O-F.
Okay, you are pretty much completely blind.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't noticed this before.
Well, doctor, I don't believe you. I mean, everything's, blurry and fuzzy.
That's the thing. Things aren't supposed to look blurry and fuzzy.
What?
Here, try these.
Holy guacamole! Everything's sharp and defined.
Welcome to the world.
Leaping lizards! I can't believe I've gone my whole life without seeing the beauty of alcohol prep pads. And your ceiling, it's gorgeous. Doctor, your floor looks like a fireworks show.
Just wait till you see a fireworks show.
Honey, sorry, I got bored in the waiting room. So, how are your eyes?
My eyes are fixed. Oh, God.
Wonderful.
Maybe if I just... It's no use. Damage is done.
What damage? What are you looking at?
Who'd have thought my life's highest point and its lowest would come a mere minute apart? My world was given to me in the form of my restored vision, but it was cruelly taken away in the form of I married a fat sow.
You know, we can hear every single word you're saying right now.
I loved you!
I knew.
It's well played. You should check out pornography.
Holy shit!